this year's Year 2 Parent-Teacher Greet and Meet video. As we've already sent out individual letters to you that covers our personal side of life as well as the curriculum, we thought it was unnecessary to go through as much of that today, but I would like to introduce my teaching peers, starting with Mrs. Jenny Canavan, who's in 2C. Then most of you also know Mrs. Stokes, who's 1-2S, and new to our cohort level is Miss Colleen Hensey, 2H. On the note of the letter, at the very end of it, there was a form about food intolerances, and I guess because it came home by computer, that might be tricky, but can you let us please know if your children have any, not just the allergies, we know about the severe ones, but any simple ones that we need to be aware of.
Helpers are very much welcomed in our classrooms. We have had quite a positive response so far from several parents, but there remain 1 or 2 openings for people to step in and assist in the classroom, whether that be helping out with maths rotations, reading, literacy rotations, art, or whatever is your preferred area of expertise. If you're a person who would like to be in the classroom as a helper, please ensure that you do the induction course with Maria Gallagher on February the 11th. You have 2 choices, one at 9 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and we look forward to meeting you.
I'm going to talk about home reading. Those of you who have been here for the last 2 years, Prep in Year 1, know that Tamborine Mountain State School does not have any set written homework, but we do encourage home reading. So if your child hasn't brought in their home reading folder now, please remember to bring it in, and we will be starting home reading very shortly. The children borrow 4 home readers from the library and 1 library book, which we encourage you to read with them during that week. We also will be sending home these shortly, which are the home reading bookmark, and on the back of those we will have passwords to online programs that the children are able to do at home, such as Reading Eggs, Math Seeds, Typing Tournament and Sunshine Online, but these will go out in a couple of weeks.
Throughout the year, we will start probably some streaming in SSP and maybe in maths as well across our 3 rooms. So throughout the year, your children will notice that there are different displays up in different rooms at different times. And some of these we'd just like to show to you now, beginning with Colleen's reading wall.
So we're really big on reading comprehension in 2H. As you can see, we follow the cafe program and also my personal favourite, Keys to Comprehension.
At Tamborine Mountain, we have a huge focus on growth mindset. This is when we ask the children not to sit at the bottom of the steps and say, I don't want to do it. Have a go, get yourself up there. We talk about the fixed mindset we get out of that. We want a growth mindset where you think, oh, I can't do it. I'm going to do it, I'll try. And we talk about having some grit, the guts, the resilience, the intensity and the tenacity. 2 of the main focuses at this time of the year in our classrooms we're finding keeping on persisting and keep trying to get to the end of something, sticking with it without going, I've done enough now.
In Year 2, we're continuing from what they did in Year 1, talking about the brain and how to grow our brain. How many dendrites can we pop is a common thing, and some of your children may have come home talking about that they pop some dendrites today. So we talk about, so dendrites are part of a healthy neuron and they build pathways in our brain. And to build those pathways we need to have healthy diet, sleep, exercise, but also we need challenging things. So we say to the children, if things are too easy, we're not popping dendrites. This is their little dendrite that each child has, and they get to add dendrites on their neuron when they've been challenging themselves and popping new dendrites. So maybe ask your children about that.
And of course, one way that we can pop dendrites is by setting ourselves challenging goals. Each of your children has actually completed this worksheet of 4 goals. Ask them what their goals are and how they're going to pop their dendrites this term.
Just a reminder, you should all have one of these to put on your fridge at home. They have the up and coming events for this term, and some of those are relevant for Year 2. For example, the brainstorm production, which is happening this week, the Ditto performance, Colour for a Cure, Clean Up Australia Day. So you'll find a variety of events on there that are relevant to your child. We also will be having an excursion early next term, which is to the historical village on the mountain, and you'll get some more information about that as the term goes, and then we will keep you informed of any other excursions that we may have planned later in the year.
At Tamborine Mountain State School, we have very high behaviour expectations, so we expect students to be safe, respectful and learners at all times. There's always lots of positive rewards, and those include the gotchas, principal's lunch, student of the week and